Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Election Day to you, everybody. We hope you've had a chance to get out and cast your ballot. Of course, we do have continuing coverage on our streaming network as well as our YouTube channel, I guess is the way to put that, of course, on TV as well. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out yet, stay tuned. For those who are watching on Facebook right now, you'll have that coming up later today. And again, for our friends on YouTube, you'll probably get it right now, or if not, right after this forecast as well. So we have an exciting lineup for you. Luis and Chad Hall are all ready to go to get you all up to speed. And again, thank you to all the candidates that came and talked to us over the last several weeks or so. So Luis has done a great job with that. Again, if you haven't had a time to look at those interviews, we've got those posted on our YouTube channel at BTW21, and of course on our Facebook feed. You may have to scroll through a little bit now to find those, but they are all listed under our video tab as well. A lot of sunshine today with casting your ballot, so not a bad afternoon to get out there and express your voice. You do have until 7 p.m., so by the time the sun goes out, maybe you're getting off of work right now, we'll see clear skies filter on in. Of course, remember, once you are in line before right around 7 o'clock, you are still eligible to get that vote in. As since you've been in line, you can cast your ballot. So again, 7 o'clock is the cutoff line for that. So clear skies, and of course we'll be updating you on all the election stuff all week long and tonight. So stay tuned for our continuing coverage. Moving on to some other overnight area lows, staying in the 30s and low 40s. So welcome to winter, back to fall, because we've gone from right close to record. We got up to right on 82 degrees yesterday. So we have completely done with records for high temperatures, at least for now. So we'll see what the rest of the season holds for in the rest of the year too. So of course, most of you remember last year we had an oppressively hot winter or Christmas, to say the least. Temperatures for our Wednesday and mostly sunny days in the making, a little bit cooler, so not as warm as it was today. For Tuesday, Wednesday's featuring a plentiful sunny day, highs out there, so not a bad evening or bad day. So maybe doing some things early in the morning, maybe doing some of that raking, because we have, of course, that rain moving in this weekend. So Friday, I guess, is the way that'll be coming, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. So if you're doing any raking out and about tomorrow, just take advantage of it. Again, there's going to be a little bit of breeze out there from the east-northeast, so just keep that in mind. Temperatures staying pretty seasonable. And of course, are here in the city of Martinsville, we'll see plentiful sunny skies, a high of 60 degrees with a low of 45. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but I want to give a real quick shout out to Kayla Lacy. She sent some photos in to us. If you had a chance to get out, if you weren't out early this morning, I mean, I was definitely still sleeping, but if you were waking up about 6:30, 7 o'clock or so, when I was just about barely getting up, you saw the full lunar blood eclipse out there. The next time this won't take place will be until 2025, so several years from now, right around Election Day. I think this is when this is, or it was the election lunar eclipse blood moon is what we're seeing across all of our social media feeds. So beautiful image there. And of course, our outer space phenomenal fans out there. This is Orion's Nebula. Kind of see that right there. She is always sending in photos to us all the time. So thank you, Kayla, for your continuing to send your photos. We tell people to send your photos in all the time. We love looking at them. So I know I keep saying that because I want to see what you're up to, whether if you're out there raking the yard or maybe you're just out and about driving on 57 or 220. Remember to pull over safely while you do so. Then take a photo of the leaves out there as well. Of course, our foliage report was showing past peak right around at it. So if someone can send me some photos, I want to see what the leaves look like in your backyard. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, back to the forecast here for the weekend. Obviously, we'll see the rain long and gone, but it is going to get cold in a hurry. Temperatures going from the 60s on Saturday, very breezy for both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures again cooler and very cold at night now. Sunday is going to be a big wake-up call for us because we'll have the rest of that front that's going to be pushing through, bringing in some Arctic air. It does appear next week is looking pretty colder than average. So over the next 2 weeks or so, between now and the end of November, things are looking interesting, but also really below normal, to put it as. So Sunday, we'll see some morning clouds start the day, and then we'll see a gradual clearing with lots of sunshine out there too. Let's get a check of the tropics. If you're curious to where we are on Nicole. We had Lisa and Martin over the weekend. They were pretty short-lived, long and gone on that matter. So here is Tropical Storm Nicole, which will be bringing our influence of rain for the weekend, or for Friday. So right now, of course, they have already moved some of the football games for Thursday night already, and some of that nature as well. So Veterans Day activities are likely to be held indoors. We're heading to one on Friday, so Luis will have that report for you coming up on Facebook. You'll stay tuned for that. So, but right now, it is potentially expected to become a hurricane here pretty soon. Right now, heading towards the Bahamas tonight and going into your Wednesday. It is going to make a very fast move inland once it does approach the United States in itself, making a U-turn out to sea in a hurry. So right now, Thursday and Friday morning, as you see, the projector will be a tropical storm, and then it'll be downgraded to a depression later Friday. Right now, rainfall amounts are holding between 2 and 3 inches right now. Some of this has been shifting very minimum, actually. So this may be one of probably the precise hurricane or tropical storms that we get moisture that will not be flipping back and forth, because all the models have done a great job holding this together for the projection of this area. So right now there's some landfall outside of Palm Beach, Florida, and between Hollywood, Jupiter, and Orlando. So if you have folks down there, I know they are still recovering from Hurricane Ian. That was this west side. Now the east side of Florida is going to be in for some tropical rain, but not such as Category 4 and 5 winds, with this more so between the Category 74 miles and up to about 80, 95 miles an hour, maybe some gusts up to 110 miles an hour with the storm. So other than that, hopefully Florida is managing to get ready for this one again. This is now the third storm of the season. They've had some impact from this too, and this would be the the second landfall in Florida this year. As you know, we had Ian, and now we have Nicole. Right now we have a disturbance out towards the middle of the open Atlantic, not a very concerned threat to the U.S. So nice weather to continue for our Wednesday, lots of sunshine, and then again we'll get ready for the aftermath of what will be then post-tropical Tropical Storm Nicole, as it'll be a depression. Y'all make it a great evening, everybody, and stay tuned for our election coverage coming up soon.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.